Hello friends, welcome to another Sims 4 speed build video. I promise you it is the only one this week and it's a very special one, so you'll want to hang around. Also, got a couple of big announcements and stuff, so you'll definitely want to keep the sound on for this one. Let's get into it, shall we? So this is my 100 baby challenge house. First of all, before we get into that, one, my background has changed. It's looking a lot better now. I like it a lot better now. This cube shelf here is going to be full of baskets. We might even raise it up a little bit. I don't know yet. There's a vent. That bottom corner cube right there has to stay open because there's the only heating vent in the room is basically inside that cube. So that has to stay open. But the rest will be all full for storage and stuff. But I'll keep the top really pretty. Like in full camera view, you can see Wreck-It Ralph and the Fix-It Felix what's it called, mini arcade game. I might change that stuff up a little bit here and there, but I'll do a video about the recording room on my second channel. I have a video of how the recording room came to be already on my now closed vlog channel. I will take that video and I will expand on it to show you what the room looks like currently. Well, not currently, there's still some decorating to do, but anyways, I'll also talk a little bit more about it later this week because I have a couple of announcements for later this week. Stay tuned for that. But anyways, I just put little trinkets out around everywhere, like back there behind me next to that right there, that little pink thing next to it is a Meep from Meep City. It's my daughter's Meep, and I stole it and put it on the shelf. But there's also, I think, Care Bears over there. Oh, yeah, there's Care Bears over there because I grew up with the Care Bears and I love Care Bears. But yeah, I might change those little trinkets around every now and then just to show off different stuff. Like I have a little Pac-Man arcade game. I have some Minecraft stuff, although we do have the Minecraft plushies down here, which I thought was a cute little touch down there, and I had nothing else to put down there. Anyways, I might put a chair over here actually. I don't know. We'll see. But it is kind of empty right behind me, so I might maybe put a chair there. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, enough about the background. We can get more into that in the live stream tomorrow because tomorrow I am live streaming. I am live streaming Tuesday and Thursday this week. I will be live streaming a minimum of 2 hours on Tuesday to go over and play with the new Infants base game update. And then I'll be live streaming a minimum of 2 hours on Thursday to play with the new pack growing together, both on this channel. I won't do those on Twitch. I will get back to streaming on Twitch someday, maybe, probably, hopefully, but for now, I'm gonna do those here on this channel. And then I don't know if I'll have any other regular videos this week. Maybe I'll do one of my long haul legacy videos for Friday. But let's talk about this build real quick. So this build is for the 100 Babies challenge. I do not do well with challenges. I have pretty much failed or was almost positive I was going to fail every challenge I've tried, and so I give up before I get to that failure point. Like the money scenario challenge, The Sims 4 has scenarios now, and one of them is basically a rags to riches of sorts, and I knew because I picked I didn't just get a regular job or whatever. I picked probably the most difficult thing you can do, and that is owning a business and making with the maker stuff from Eco Living furniture and stuff to sell in that business. Probably the most hard mode version of that scenario that you can do. And I realized after 6 to 8 episodes, somewhere around there, that I was gonna fail that challenge. So I quit. I did start Not So Berry, but I realized I love the premise behind Not So Berry. Basically, to experience things you don't typically play with in The Sims 4. I just don't like how limited it is. It's very limited. It doesn't explore later expansion packs. It's like base game and the first few expansion packs, and that's it. It doesn't explore any of the newer game packs or anything. It doesn't even really fully explore the game. The main focus is on trying out careers that you might never try out otherwise, and trying out personality traits that you might never try out otherwise. And while I loved the whole idea of Not So Berry, I didn't like the specifics and the limitations of it. And so I switched over to my own Long Haul Legacy, where the premise is you have to get to 26 generations, and you have to try every single job. You have to live in every single world. You have to visit both of the destination worlds, excuse me. And you have to experience everything, finding all the hidden worlds. Um, I will do sort of an information video or whatever, maybe a post on Tumblr about it one of these days with more information, but I need to get back into that series too, by the way. In fact, I think I might start that later this week or next week, but that's the only one that I think I'm not gonna fail, and I think I could stick with for the whole duration. Otherwise, it's just been some minor building challenges that I didn't really fail, but they weren't really much either. Like a tiny house challenge. How small can you make it? Like, that wasn't that hard of a challenge, nor was it that big of a challenge to undertake either. Stuff like that. This is going to be probably my second biggest besides, sorry, the Long Haul Legacy Challenge. This is gonna be like the biggest challenge I've ever undertaken in The Sims, honestly. Oh, I did do a couple of rags to riches, but I neither failed nor completed those. Like, there's no way to really fail those because riches is in the eye of the beholder unless you have a certain aspiration that you're trying to fulfill. And I couldn't find anything specific that rags to riches had to fulfill a specific money amount or aspiration reward. So it was just kind of play to your preference type of thing. And without any really solid goals, I guess I just kind of got bored of them. Although I really loved them for a while there. But anyways, I'm gonna try with this one. I'm gonna try to complete the challenge, and if I fail, I fail. Like, usually if I sense that I'm gonna fail, I quit the challenge before I even get that far because I don't deal well with frustration and I don't deal well with failing things like that, especially publicly. It's so embarrassing. But this time I might do it. I'm gonna do it whether I fail or not, and hopefully it makes for some very entertaining videos. But yeah, did I mention I'm gonna live stream twice this week? Once on Tuesday, once on Thursday. I don't know if I'll have any other videos. Maybe a video on Friday with my long haul legacy. We're kind of coming up very, very close to the end of the formal homeschooling year. There's a lot of different ways you can do homeschooling, but like with the rules and stuff that have to be followed, we have to do so many hours every year of schooling, and we don't want to just spend our entire summer working on papers and grading papers and then, working on more papers and grading more. It just seems boring. So, our summer homeschooling is going to be a little bit more casual, a little bit more hands on learning, a little bit less focused on grading work and doing like essays and quizzes and stuff, and a little bit more just learn it through living it and experience it. I don't know, but it will leave more time and more open-ended scheduling for me to do more videos where I can sit down and play the long haul legacy for a couple of hours and not have to worry that we're getting behind in schooling or whatever. Whereas right now, or the last few months, it's been really hard because I have to fit doing videos in with a full time homeschooling schedule. So there's that to look forward to, the live streams to look forward to. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. I have 7 minutes left. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I need to say more. I should write scripts or at least outlines. I should have an outline right here that I look at and like, okay, I talked about that. I might do that from now on because I get lost so easily. I ramble so much and I get lost so easily on this stuff, but I haven't really talked about the build itself. I've been talking about failing challenges and stuff. And now that we're into the decorating part, I can talk a little bit more about the build. So here's the idea for this room right here. It is an infants and toddlers room. The newborns will be in the master bedroom with the matriarch, which again will be Grace. I know that's kind of weird and maybe I shouldn't have done that, and maybe I'll go back and change it and not use Grace. I kind of haven't fully decided that yet. If you leave a comment down below letting me know whether it's weird to use Grace for both the Long Haul Legacy and the 100 Baby Challenge, then I will pick a different sim to do the 100 Baby Challenge. But for now, it is Grace. She's kind of my mascot sim, if you will, and she's gonna get an update. So initially, I just put whatever clothes, whatever on her, but I used the scars from Get Famous, I think. And then I tried to make a version of Grace where it only used the Get Famous scar and all the other clothing was base game. Although for some reason, every single sim I make, something from the werewolf pack attaches to them. Every single sim I make, when I upload it to the gallery, it says there's a werewolf pack stuff on them. But I assure you, there is not. I don't ever use the werewolf pack clothing. Well, I can't say never, but I rarely ever use the clothing from the werewolf pack. And yet, every single sim or family I make and upload has something from werewolves attached to them. It's really weird. But anyways, she was supposed to be base game and just Get Famous only, but now with the update that's coming out tomorrow, there might be birthmarks available that I could kind of use as representative of scars for her, and it will be base game. So I will be able to do another new version of Grace, which like I did last time, I'll get rid of the one that's on the gallery now and upload the new version that will be completely base game, 100% absolutely only base game. So she's accessible to everyone, and then we won't have to worry about packs for her anymore. But anyways, if it's too weird to use her for both the 100 Baby Challenge and the Long Haul Legacy, just let me know in the comments and I'll switch the 100 Baby Challenge matriarch. But yeah, for now, I'm just using her for both. Shoot, now I forgot what else I was gonna say. Oh, I did 2 bedrooms upstairs. Okay, first of all, I get to this part here, and then my dog wanted my attention, and so I stopped the recording, and I went and dealt with my dog, and I came back and I forgot to hit record again. So I decorated a bunch of stuff and wasn't recording. Like, I decorated the teen room, I finished decorating the kids' room, I decorated the living room downstairs, and did not hit record. So all I did was I hit the undo button until I got all the way back to the kids' room placing the art table. And then I just recorded myself hitting the redo button and bringing all the furniture back. I know it's weird, but like, what other choice did I have at that point? I was not gonna manually go through and redo all of that stuff. It just not a chance. Oh, and the kitchen too. I forgot about the kitchen. So yeah, this couple of minutes here is a little bit weird, but you can barely tell. I bet if I wouldn't have said anything, you wouldn't be able to tell because now it's back to live editing again. And not just the redo button. And I bet you couldn't even barely tell, could you? So, yeah, that was a funny moment. But there's a teen room, there's a child's room, and then the downstairs second bedroom is toddlers and infants, and the newborns will sleep in the master bedroom. I did not include a ton of other objects. I gave them the very basics of what they would need to survive and sort of thrive a little bit. And that was it because I didn't want to cheat too much. The other thing is I made the mistake of picking spring. So this is all you get for landscaping. I didn't get too involved in it because yuck. I didn't know what to do when you couldn't see half of the stuff you were placing because it's all dead because it's early spring. I should have built it in a separate world and then put it in here. I kind of wish build by uh was automatically in summer mode all the time so you could be in winter or whatever, but build in summer so you could see what it would look like in the summertime. But you live and you learn, right? Anyways, no screenshots with this one because you will see it as I play the challenge. Hopefully my rambling wasn't too weird this time. Hopefully I made sense and I got across all the information I wanted to get across. Don't forget to check out the live stream tomorrow afternoon, like probably around 3 o'clock. And then Thursday afternoon, probably around 3 o'clock. No video on Wednesday, possibly a video on Friday. And if you enjoyed this build and all my weird ramblings, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are over 200 now. I cannot even believe it. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the subscriptions. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.